is this so laggy? What? Hold on. Ba-ba-da. Oh man, my controller is not connected. Why isn't my controller working? What? There we go. Oh man, why am I so laggy? Hold on. I think everything's closed. Okay, it's an OBS problem because VTube Studio is looking pretty fine. I'm gonna mute. Oh, now it's not tracking. What? Oh man, why am I having problems on one of my most? So this isn't on her throne anymore. Okay, I'm gonna try to fix this. That's so weird. Man, today has not been a good day. Oh, I'm gonna close VTube Studio. I apologize. Here, you can watch the cutscene again. I mean, you didn't watch it in the first place, but like, yeah. Man, I love this game so much. I love this game. I mean, I only have like 400 something hours in it, but you know, it's like a good game. I'm gonna randomly mute sometimes because I'm sick. So like I have to cough and stuff. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's Claude. Whoa, I love that cutscene, definitely. I really like the design of one of the background characters in it. She looks like it's the one with the short pigtails and the red hair and my voice. Okay, recalibrating. Okay, I think that's good. And where's VTube Studio? Here it is. Oh, whoops. Yeah, now it's looking better. So hi guys, welcome to the Fire Emblem 3 Houses stream, where I play the final boss of Blue Lions. And for anyone new here, no, I have not played 3 Houses on this channel ever. This is just a new thing. I love this game so much. It's the top games of all time. I love this game. It's cool. You guys want to see my collection of supports? I'm trying to 100% the game. It's not really going too well though because I was trying to 100% the Blue Lion supports, but I didn't want to support Gilbert because it's weird, but like, you have to support Gilbert to 100% the games, and I have to replay Blue Lions as female Violet all over again just to support Haggy Gilbert, even though it's not even a romantic support. I don't know why I was being so grumpy about it. Like, look at all these supports I got. Yeah, I was grinding as supports on Blue Lions file. And I have to cough again. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna play the final boss. I might play the second to final level too. I forget. I'm in the middle of Golden Deer right now. Oh gosh, my voice. Hold on. Okay, sorry. Okay, that's cleared game data. I think it's this one. Yeah. Oh wait, that's gonna turn into cleared game data too, isn't it? I can make another save. It's in the battle preparation screen. I think I could save right. I forget. I haven't played in a while because of the whole DLC thing with the game, virtual game cards. Okay, I have to cough again. I have a cold. I think it was at its worst yesterday. Now I'm finally starting to feel better because I listened, to the whole drink water thing. Anyway, I'm not gonna change up the units. I'm just gonna go with this. I think I already preset everyone's items. I think. Let's pretend I did. Okay, that's Linhardt. He's my favorite Fire Emblem character of all time. I love him a lot. He's just like me. He definitely has autism.
Must be in the throne room. I would love nothing more than to charge in and settle this once and for all. But we must be mindful of the surrounding forces.
Man, this is a bit loud in my headphones. I turned the volume up too much.
They are not wearing their standard Imperial uniforms.
We cannot allow our grand ambition to be stopped by these beasts.
I love this boss music. So everyone's pretty high level, so I think I should be fine. I'll live with the characters first. Why did I think Ingrid was here? Anyway, I used to hate Ingrid a lot, but now I love her. She's like one of my favorite characters. I used to hate her a whole lot though for some reason. I don't know why. I love her now. When I first started playing Three Houses, I was younger than Lysithia, and she was like, "I'm not a kid," blah 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 blah. And little me, being younger than her, was like, "Nah, you're a kid." Catherine is one of my favorite characters also. I love her a lot. I like tomboys, but I love her. I love her a lot. Bosses looks straight out of the movie Grease. That's what I think when I look at him. Mostly his version in the beginning of the game. Happy. There's a contradicting thing. She's like, if I yawn, does that summon monsters? But then there's also another support, I think, where she does yawn, and she was like, "Ha! You thought I was gonna sigh? No, yawning does not summon monsters." I don't know. I like Constance too. Actually, if you move her out here, does it make her depressed? Anyway, I like her a lot. I need to cough. Gosh, my coughs are so violent at night. But yeah, I like her. I like her personality. I don't know how to describe it. I just love her. For Yuri, I also love him a lot. He's pretty cool. I love Flash and Wolves. And I love this part of the music. Oh yeah, I got my hair trimmed like 2 days ago. I didn't want it trimmed, I just wanted my bangs trimmed. But my hair, it was just cutting off the dead ends. My hair feels a whole lot shorter now for some reason, even though only a little was cut off. Anyway, Bernadetta, she's also just like me. We both stay in our rooms all day, except I think she does it by choice. I mean, I could technically leave my room. Ugh. Oh gosh, I hope that didn't catch my cough. I might have unmuted too early. I'm sorry for that. Dorothea, I like her a lot. I can't really explain. I just love her. I love everyone here. I like Daddy a whole lot too. I like Flane's nickname for him. And then Dimitri. Oh gosh, I have to go. Sorry about that. I like Dimitri a whole lot too. He's a very good character, and he's just like me when it comes to jokes, because nobody gets his jokes. But he also laughs at stuff that people think isn't funny. I think it's funny. I like Aloise's jokes. I don't think those are bad. And then there's Byleth, and I love Byleth, and I feel very connected to her. And I drew her like crazy back in school. Like crazy. Like I drew her every day. Well, not, I don't know about every day. I drew her almost every day. I made so many Fire Emblem comics. And I am too used to Fire Emblem Awakening here. I usually switch Dimitri to the Sword of the Creator in the middle of the battle because I don't want it to run out. I forget what I do for this battle, so I apologize if I'm trash in advance. Right, she could just normal attack. Yeah. 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 So yeah, it's the Fire Emblem characters. With the plot stuff. So Edelgard turned into this thing, right? I forgot how to zoom in. Oh no. I haven't played in so long. It's been a bit, huh? I'm gonna relearn the controls. Ah, here we go. It's plus. That's quite obvious. Anyway, here we have Edelgard, right? She transformed. Cause, yeah, she's very desperate to beat Dimitri and Byleth and everyone else. Yeah. I made Linhardt a pacifist this run, I think. Actually, it might have been my Golden Deer run, actually. I tried to make him kill as, like, the least amount of as possible because, like, he doesn't like, death and blood and killing and stuff. Which totally makes sense. I forget how I do this battle, so, and I'm kind of rushing a bit, so it might be a little bit, messy. Luckily, Divine Pulse has 13 charges, so I think I'm good. Anyway, Linhardt's my favorite character of all time and ever, Fire Emblem ever. I think he looks better before the time skip, though. I like how girly he looks. Oh, and also, in Three Hopes as well. He looks so much like a girl in Three Hopes.
You shall be obliterated. I will take you out so fast you will not have a chance to lament.
Okay. So happy! Yeah!
Where did that attack come from? If we do not find out, we have no chance of avoiding it. Everyone, stay on your guard.
I also, me having a cold is why I haven't been streaming this week. I wanted to stream, but then I got sick. Cause like, my dad was sick, and I got sick, and yeah, that's what happened. It sucks. But you know, it could be worse, I guess. At least I don't like have the flu or whatever.
One of us has to die.
Yeah!
Will this ever end?
Yeah, Dorothea crit. Oh yeah, I made her a dancer. I forgot. Man, everything's well.
That's it for me. I still have more to do after all.
This is taking a bit. I should just sleep. I have to go again now. Okay.
Witness my power.
You know, this is starting to get running. Oh yeah, so with the drinking water thing, I drank a lot of water and my stuffy nose turned into oh whoops.
No, the time cannot be now. There is so much yet to accomplish. I have a house to restore.
And then my stuffy nose turned into the opposite of stuffy. I don't know why I'm forgetting the word.
I will break.
Yeah!
I'll cut a path for His Highness.
It was like drippy and stuff. I won't describe it in detail because it's gross. But yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
yeah!
I'll get through this.
I love her.
Good work.
And I love Catherine! Yeah!
Hold back.
I'm stronger.
Heck yeah! Too bad female pilots can't support her.
What did you expect?
I'm actually focusing on the designs of the enemies, for once. Never knew that, like, there was this kind of looking guy here. It's pretty cool. Stuff.
I can hear voices from the lower levels.
Oh, I know what I did. I used to get the sword to create.
Avoid losses by taking control of the stairwells. Block the enemy reinforcements.
I used to use the sword of the creator and put Byleth in the middle and just heckin' make her get everyone. I think that would make the sword of the creator run out. Sorry, run out more quickly. Does anyone need healing? I don't think so. Music. Sorry if you don't like me heckin' sniffing or whatever the heck. I'm just my nose. Oh man, she would get destroyed. I think that's it.
So coming.
We will return this world to mortal hands. May that filthy race of beasts wither and die.
Okay. Oh, happy.
So hard to stay alive. Not letting go. Not yet.
Happy. I don't know, Dimitri actually took damage for once. Wait, no! Dimitri, what?
I took it too far.
Huh?
I
I've
was
never
too
had him
wrong.
die here before, I think. Okay, wait. Hey. You know what? Heck it. How much is left? I am making very bad decisions right now. But I'm tired and I'm sick, so I don't give a heck. Yeah, this sucks.
Don't expect any sympathy.
Oh wait, I used to send Dedu over here to get the extra guys. I remember now.
Won that bet.
Feels like it's on Bernadetta. I don't think that. Sorry if you heard my cough. I might have unmuted too fast. Catherine's pretty strong. She'll live. And I could heal Dedo from here.
My thanks.
I must lead them well.
Oh, also, I set it up for Demetrius support. So yeah. I could have switched it to different, whatever.
Give the goddess my regards.
Also, sorry if sorry for my model looking funny while I cough. Yeah. Man, wait, Catherine might not make it. Oh man. Okay, Tia. I've never seen Catherine and Linhart's age support. He was gonna, Linhart was gonna check out Thunderbrand or whatever. Yeah. You know, what's up with barely having any heals? No, not gonna risk it. Okay, all that's left is Bernadette. I don't think anyone's gonna go for her. Oh wait, I could use combat arts. And then Balthus is here. Oh, there's them over here.
I do this for all of us.
I don't do much, but whatever. Who gives a heck about weapon durability? That reminds me. With Fates having with Fates not having weapon durability, has to be, like, felt really suspicious about the lack of weapon durability at first. Because, you know, before that I played 3 Houses and Awakening. Yeah!
Another victory.
I love her. Papadar. Fooey. Maybe I should have, like, taken full advantage of whatever the heck Lysithia can do with her magic, because, like, everyone's like, so powerful, whoa, but like, yeah!
I won't hold back.
Oh wait, I should have muted, I'm sorry. That was a very light cough compared to the other coughs though, so that's good. Let's just start from the beginning.
Edelgard, I would love. Look at them.
What's my strategy?
I'll crush them all.
More fighting.
I haven't played this in so long. I had like such a good strategy in the past. Yeah!
Can't hold me back.
I feel like trash.
I fight for one reason and one alone.
Heck yeah.
I do this for all of us.
Oh yeah, so with the Catherine S support stuff, it's funny because like she says that like in her support with Shamir, she's like, yeah, let's get married, blah 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 blah. So yeah, you know.
I am prepared.
Sally forth! Your death serves my purpose.
Yeah.
You know, like Daddy did with cats.
I'm awake. I'm in.
Why not?
You shall be fine.
Yeah, yeah.
No, we're so close.
Catherine! No! Catherine! How can you take her life like that? I'm playing on casual, she's fine.
Had to be done.
Here you can get him.
Once I've decided you're done, you're done.
Yeah. Violet could survive this. Sword of the Creator. Oh no, I didn't
Your
mean to.
voices from the low. Avoid.
I didn't mean to. Wait.
What's my strategy?
Oh no. I apologize to anyone who likes Fire Emblem watching this and like face palming at everything I do.
Careful. Sorry, but this is war. Pretty good, huh?
Well met.
Oh yeah.
Sally forth. Tremble before me.
Oh no, I didn't mean. Whatever. If she dies, then whatever.
Why not? I needed that.
Also, you guys like the thumbnail? I spent like so long on that. It sucked.
I'm awake.
Yeah, stuff
More
and
fighting.
such and such. I feel like I should use her as a dancer for another. Nothing would work. What about? I'm not gonna test it out. I don't want to keep using the cool stuff. Anyone else need healing? I think everyone else is good. Yeah, Dorothea's magic is not gonna work. No, someone's gonna die probably. Yeah, yeah.
This could turn the tides.
I won't stop here.
Don't let your guard down. Thank you.
I'm in. What did you expect? Thanks for that. Let's see you dodge this.
Yeah.
And face to haunt me.
One step closer to victory.
I could probably talk, but
I
like,
do this for all of us.
I'm afraid of heckin' coughing. And I feel like the more I cough, the more I talk right now, the more I'll heckin', the more I feel like coughing or whatever. Sorry, ugh. I should not stream when I'm sick. I feel like she's gonna die anyway. Ooh, that looks pretty close to emptying. I'll just deal with it, I guess.
Unexpected.
I
Would
am
he
prepared.
die? No, he just come close to dying. I'll just deal with the consequences. No, Bernadetta! Okay, I can move Dimitri and Violet out more. I don't care if everyone goes for Violet. She'll probably live, I think, maybe.
I must brace myself.
Minar could probably heal from far. Oh, I have all her magic. Duh.
All this violence. And for what?
Does my model's mouth keep opening? Ba ba ba.
Don't let your guard down.
I could still die.
Will break.
Yeah!
Luck wasn't with you.
All that's left is that mage. Oh, I don't know how it's gonna turn out. I'll just hope he lives. Can't really avoid him from going for happy. I think it'll be fine even without happy. Sorry, I love you, happy. Oh golly.
I may not survive.
No, you'll survive. I got stuff.
Hate me if you must.
I think I usually have like 4 people surrounding Edelgard or whatever it is. Whatever, something. I have a lot of people surrounding her usually. At that part.
I am prepared.
Hello. I usually don't go for the monsters on the side. I'll just have to do catch up with everyone else if I can, I guess. Oh, you could attack from afar. I'll risk it. Yay.
No time to slow down. I aspire to be my best. Apologies.
Man, that cough was gross. No, she'd only get aimed at by Edelgard here.
What's my strategy?
This is what I'm talking about with the sword of the creator.
A grotesque creature.
And I'm
is
running out
Edelgard.
of energy too fast.
She is prepared to transform her very body to fight for this future of hers. And I have no choice but to defeat her, even if it costs me my life. We must defend the present. After all, it is all that we truly have.
I like how he says that after being stuck in the past for so long. It's character development. Yeah. Everyone could go for Dimitri, I guess, maybe.
On to the next battle.
It's worth it though. I think between Dimitri and Battlefield.
I'm impressed.
Here you go, that guy.
Once I've decided you're done, you're done.
I don't think that Yuri's makeup is fabulous.
My thanks. Thank you.
Proceed carefully.
These fools are caught up in the sacrifices at hand and cannot see the future ramifications at stake. We must.
Oh, I was looking at chat. Hi.
We must trample the past underfoot and move onward to a brighter tomorrow.
I haven't played Final Fantasy.
It won't be in vain.
No, I have to sneeze. Oh gosh. I shall mute prove that.
Predictable. I must leave them
Okay, I
now.
lost the sneeze. I was gonna sneeze, but then I didn't. Probably better for Dimitri to heal.
Don't
I
be
think.
careless.
No, I don't need to trade anything. Heal. And then violets could go out. This guy's more dangerous, that one is. Right, if I just straight up went up to them with a normal sword. Yeah,
Won't be in vain.
cool. Ooh. Here he could be a sacrifice. I have to go forget that. The insect sucks.
Let's make
Nice
this quick.
city. He doesn't have much.
I am prepared.
Dorothea's kind of behind. That happens with dancers, though. They fall behind and all that. Okay, I think it's almost time to fight Edelgard. Dimitri's defense is lower than I remember it being.
Is my life to be lost?
No. You'll live.
Another victory.
Okay.
Thanks.
Sorry if I keep spamming. Sorry if it's annoying if I keep spamming the heckin' speed up button instead of just holding it down. I know it's not helping. It's just the impatience or whatever, I guess. Oh, I forgot about those guys. Yeah. Oh, he died. Oh, my computer needs to be plugged in. Okay. Pretty sure they could maybe
Leave it to
defeat
me.
Edelgard on their own. But I'm not 100% sure. So, yeah.
Thank you. My thanks.
Doesn't Dorothea make a good dancer? She was so happy when I chose her. Not much to really see here. Okay. How much would it take? Oh wait. I was like, what? It's that easy? I don't remember that. But no, she has 3 health bars. Because it's not that easy.
Facing you, I grow weak.
And she goes blah. And then she goes blah. Poor Edelgard with her 2 crests.
To be changed beyond all recognition. That is what lies at the end of the ideals you serve so diligently. I have no pity for one such as you. If that is the future you hoped for, then you deserve no compassion.
Oh, Mario Rabbids. I haven't played that either, but I think it's a strategy game. I forget. Anyway, people don't really pay attention as much to like, Edelgard's lifespan, I think, compared to Lysithea, because Lysithea, like, you're kind of reminded about it a little more through her supports, I think. But, because, like, both Lysithea and Edelgard have 2 crests because they were both forced into them, which is why they both have white hair. Lysithea is a bit more obvious, though, but Edelgard has 2 crests, but you don't find that out until later in the game. Unlike Lysithea, who you could just, I think you could just straight up see that in her stats. One of them was forced into her, so, because she was being experimented on. So, she doesn't have a normal lifespan. But the same goes for Edelgard, because she was also experimented on. She was the only one out of all her siblings who lived through that. And then Lysithea lived, but because they both have 2 crests, because they were forced into them, they live shorter lives. But I feel like it's not focused on Edelgard as much. I don't think I've read her endings very much, so, yeah. I should see her Linhardt ending, because I know if you pair Linhardt with Lysithea, which I do in my save files these days, because, Linhardt's paired ending with Lysithea because Linhardt's into crest stuff. He removes her crest and then she's able to live. So, here are the comments. So a crest, if you have 1 crest naturally, because it's passed through family members, through blood and all that, but you could also get it if you receive blood, from someone else, like one of the dragons, like Sedith or Flane or Rhea. So usually a crest is a thing that's passed down through generations. If you have 1 crest naturally, your lifespan is pretty much the same, I think. And actually with stuff like you're regarded as more powerful and of higher status if you have a crest. But if you have 2 crests, like one was forced into you, then your lifespan gets shorter and like you lose all your color and stuff. Like you get really pale and white hair and stuff. For example, Edelgard here, although she's turned into a monster, so she's really not a good human example. But she's a human the rest of the game. But if you're experimented on and have a second one forced into you, then your lifespan goes down. They were experimented on, both Lysithea and Edelgard, because there's these guys that kidnapped them. They weren't kidnapped together, but like they were experimenting on them because like 2 crests could be more power or something like that, even though it resulted in them living shorter. So yeah, 2 crests lowers it, but 1 crest is fine. And Linhart here, like, I'm pretty sure he has autism because he's like crazy about crests and also a lot of other things that I relate to when I have autism. So yeah, but like he's crazy about crests, so he like knows everything about all of them, and he finds out all the important plot stuff before other characters. So in his ending with Lysithea, he's able to remove her crest, and I'm just repeating myself over and over again. Yeah, so now I'm wondering about his ending with Edelgard, if he's able to remove hers. I also think Kahneman's ending, because he's also into crests, I think he's able to remove them too. I don't remember though, because I don't use him as much. Yeah, Fire Emblem has a lot of lore, mostly in each individual game. Crests don't exist in the other games. Yeah. There's a lot more lore. But that's just the like the beginning of the crest stuff. Now I'm gonna defeat Edelgard!
Watch and learn.
Yeah!
Edelgard, it is over.
Woo, Violet! I'll take away my model for this cutscene. Yay, they won the war!
A rising flame was alight as the flow of time carved a new history for Fodlan. The long reign of the Adrestian Empire finally met its end when the imperial capital, the city of Enbar, collapsed. After 5.5 years of war, a new age was set to begin. With Fodlan united as the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, Archbishop Rhea, still weak from her imprisonment, stepped down from her position. The Church of Seiros began to take the needed steps to reorganize. Prince Dimitri formally ascended the throne, beginning his reign as the king of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, which now included former Alliance and Imperial territories. Texts from the time claimed that the one who guided the king as he sought to create a world free from oppression became the new Archbishop of the Church of Saros.
Funny thing I just came up with. Probably definitely not true, but what if Ignatz made the art?
Now, my friend, you must stop staying up so late. Tomorrow is yet another early morning.
Oh yeah, so I'm making Dimitri and Violet get married because yeah, they're gonna confess their love for each other now.
Then again, I know that matters little. You cannot sleep, can you?
Actually, for the other S
Neither can I,
supports,
of course.
this is the only S support I
want
think.
you to know I'm sorry for making you do so much when your battle wounds aren't even completely healed yet.
This is only a support I think that uses this music. Yeah, you can make people marry each other, so you can marry most of the characters. Like any character you could support with, you can marry in general if you spread it throughout both Byleths. If you're a girl, there's only 5 other girl options to marry, I think. And if you're a boy, there's 3 marriage options for other boys, and then there's 2 of them that are also as supports, but they're not romantic, so like I don't really count them. And yeah, so yeah, I chose Dimitri in the save file because I think Violet and Dimitri work very well with marrying each other. Yeah. So this is, I don't know how it works in Fire Emblem Engage, but I know in the other Fire Emblem games when you make characters get married, you could just do that straight in the middle of the game. But Fire Emblem Three Houses, you make them get married at the end of the game, which I think that's a good feature because getting married in the middle of a war is not very convenient. And yeah.
Do not worry about me. My shoulder has healed nicely. I still have some numbness in my hand, but it should not hinder me too much. It is a lovely night, is it not? How many years has it been since I was kept awake by hopes for the future, rather than by nightmares of the past? I have had the same nightmare for 9 long years. A nightmare in which I am constantly tormented by those who have died. They ask me why I have not avenged them, why I got to live, yet they had to die. No matter how many corpses I piled up for them, in the end, their voices only grew louder. Voices loathing me, calling out to me. Their inescapable death cries ringing in my ears, clinging to my soul. Even now, I can always hear them. I am certain I will be hearing them until the day I die. But I will not cover my ears. I will go on living, and their voices will serve as a warning. As a king, and as a wretch who claimed countless lives. I will build a kingdom where the people can live in peace.
So the thing Dimitri's talking about, he was the only survivor, well, one of the only survivors in a big battle that happened. Everyone he loved died in front of him and stuff, and he was the only one who lived, so he kept feeling guilty. And he kept hearing their voices in his head. And he was like, if I kill more people, then I could avenge them, and then the voices will stop, and it'll all be better. So he kept killing people, and the voices just kept getting louder, and yeah.
I am sure she would laugh and call such talk foolish. But I wish to change this world in my own way. Well, Your Grace, things will be busy from now on. Our first order of business is tomorrow's coronation. Once a professor and student, now an archbishop and a king. How very far we have come. That is true. To me, you will always be the one who guided me so kindly. My ally through all. My beloved... Yes, my beloved.
What? Just kidding, I've watched this like a cajillion times. Oh wait, hold on. Blah. Sorry, I had to get some water. Now my throat feels a lot better. Yeah.
Listen, there is something I wish to give you before the coronation. Give me your hand. Please, I beg of you, say something. If you do not wish to accept it, please, just tell me. If so, I will face the truth and walk away. What is this? Yes, I see. Right. In that case, let us exchange them, shall we? Your hands. Now that I hold them within my own, I see how small and fragile they are.
I love that support art. It's so pretty. I even took off his glove to hold hands with her. Like, he's still wearing his other glove. I just noticed that pretty recently, I think. Unless I realized in the past and I'm just realizing it again. It's so pretty.
These hands that have saved me countless times. Thank you, my beloved. Your kind, warm hands. May they cling to my own forevermore.
Yay! Okay, I'll read the character endings out loud because, like, there's nothing else to talk about. Also, these credits are heckin' long, like, very long, so I need to come up with stuff to yap about and such. Alright, so my first, oh wait, I'm gonna get my water bottle and bring it closer, wait, so that I don't heckin' cough. Okay, so my very first time playing this game was Black Eagles. I got the game November of the year it released, which was 2019. It was my very first T-rated game that I ever bought. So, and my parents used to be very serious about like age ratings and stuff. So I was scared when I got it because I was like, oh my gosh, I want a T-rated game. Whoa, this is crazy. But I was really getting super into Fire Emblem. And I really wanted the games really bad. I really wanted to play them. It looked like such a cool game. And so I finally got it. So I joined Black Eagles. And the first character that seemed interesting to me in general was Sylvain, like just from the box art. And since I was playing as female Violet, I was able to recruit him to my house right away. Because, you know, he's like that. So I joined Black Eagles. But when I was first choosing a house, I knew I wanted to choose Black Eagles. But I saw Blue Lions and I was like, oh, they look pretty cool too. And I looked at Golden Deer and was like, oh, I can't decide. But I ended up choosing Black Eagles anyway. And yeah, that was a good decision. I played both routes of Black Eagles, so the normal one and the hidden one. I played actually, which one's considered the hidden one? I think the one where you go with Edelgard. I went with Edelgard first, and then I played Silver Snow after that with Rhea. And then I did Blue Lions next, and I'm still in the middle of Golden Deer because I didn't want the game done. And then also I have the Ash and Wolves DLC, as you could tell from the units I have. Because I have all the Ash and Wolves in my army. And other stuff. When I was at the ball for the first time, Dorothea was the one who I saw at the tower. I like the music here. Mid-emblem! No, it is not. Okay, time to read some endings. Gilbert returned to Fortiad and resumed his duty as a knight, faithfully serving King Dimitri for many years. When he finally retired, it is said he spent the rest of his days coaching the young prince in the art of combat. Blah. Sedith remained at the monastery and worked to restore the authority of the Church of Seros. Doing away with his old strictness, he adopted a tolerant stance towards all. His encouragement of believers and respect of those others' faiths helped the people of Fodlan to find common ground with others. But Sedith, by the way, like, when he said, "Oh, you're back," one time, I really felt so happy. Like, it felt like home or something. I don't really know how to explain. Shortly after the war, Shamir gave up on the mercenary life and disappeared, though she was never heard from again. Rumors swirled persistently for years of a master archer turned thief who lined her pockets by shaking down all those who preyed upon the innocent. I like Shamir's design. She's cool. Manuela left Garrick Mock to build her own academy in a small war-torn town. There she contributed heavily to rebuilding efforts while teaching future generations the necessary skills of survival. Though she never married or had children of her own, she spent the last years of her life happily devoted to her students. That kind of sucks though, because her like part of her thing is romance. Blaine disappeared soon after the war, and over time it was all but forgotten that she had ever existed. Many long years later, however, young women resurfaced a completely transformed Fodlan. When she looked to the man who stood beside her, she wondered if it would be alright in this new era to call him father. I wonder what happens if Sedith dies, though. Unable to serve Rhea any longer, Cyril nearly left the church. He was persuaded to stay, however, to assist in rebuilding the monastery that he had helped maintain. Thanks to its devoted work ethic, the Officers' Academy was able to reopen a few years later. When the new students took the reception hall, Cyril found himself among them. I like to nickname him Cyril. After returning home, Ignatz persuaded his family that he should become a painter. He traveled all through Fodlan and beyond, painting beautiful landscapes and captivating portraits of the world's cultures. His unique style set the artistic for new generation. When Rhea resigned her position of Archbishop and left the Church of Seros, Catherine followed it. She devoted herself fully to Rhea's protection, and the two lived a life of quiet seclusion. Though Thunderburn remained always by her side, she came to be known by a different name, the Guardian of Xanadu. Petra returned to her homeland of Brigid and inherited the throne from her grandfather. As ruler, she declared independence from Fodlan and worked tirelessly to secure friendly relations with both Fodlan and Dagda. Her efforts inspired her descendants to carry the torch she lit, ensuring a future of peace and prosperity for her people. Gosh. Sorry if I'm talking too fast. I kind of have to if I'm reading this. After Fodlan had healed from the war, Yuri's organization spent the next few decades cultivating and controlling elect markets. Not coincidentally, wherever Yuri's underground business thrived, so too did orphanages and almshouses. For the awe and respect his generosity earned him among the downtrodden, Yuri came to be known as Yuri's cool. I like him. After the war, Caspar set out alone on a journey of self-discovery. He traveled to every corner of Fodlan and even ventured abroad now and again. It's said that he got into mischief at every turn, but the victims of his antics, always more amused than harmed or offended, remembered him fondly and passed those stories on to future generations. I like Caspar too. He's Linhardt's best friend. Balthus disappeared shortly after the war, but rumors of his exploits swirled for a long time thereafter. Some say he returned to Kafala, where he became a protector of the mountain folk. Others say he remained right under Garrick Mock's nose as a prominent underworld figure. Whatever the truth, the tale of his domination in the first ever all-Fodlan tournament brawl is likely too persistent to be a fabrication. Eternal loner, that's B. As soon as Bernadette inherited vast barley from her father, she withdrew from all political discourse and focused solely on the management of her own territory. Because of this and her penchant for spending long periods of time in hibernation, she became known throughout the house's history as the Bear of Barley. Bernie Bear. Oh yeah, you can't support Anna. That sucks. Anna's business savvy proved to be a great asset in the post-war reconstruction of Garrickmach. Once the restoration was completed, she disappeared from the area entirely, though tales of a mysterious merchant were passed down in every corner of the world for centuries to come. Some say she continues her travels even to this day, eternally peddling her wares and ever in search of the next lucrative opportunity. After reclaiming the title of Duke Geyer, Ferdinand set about reforming his territory. He overcame numerous obstacles to help the land of Fire recover, and in recognition of those achievements, he was invited to take part in helping to govern all of Fernfold land. I am Ferdinand von Eyre. The Linhart researched vigorously for a method by which to remove the crest from Lysithea and save her life. The war ended before he could reach any conclusions. Lysithea, deciding that she should return home to her parents, thanked Linhart for her and took her leave of Garrickbach. Not to be deterred, Linhart set his affairs in order, renounced his noble title, and followed Lysithea to Ardalia territory to continue his research. Years later, his efforts bore fruit, and Lysithea's crest were successfully removed. With the new future ahead of her, Lysithea too renounced her noble claim, and the couple married as commoners. It says that there is a very happy family. Once all the fighting was over, Happy and Constance set out together on a journey across Poland. They toured the land as they liked, watching it come together in the aftermath of war. They helped in the rebuilding effort here and there with magic and even the occasional sight. When their wanderings were done, they returned to Garrickmach, to which they also lent their restorative talents, both above and below the ground. It is said that they remained lifelong friends, steadfast through thick and thin forever. The occasional sigh is because Happy can summon monsters when she sighs. Yeah. After the war, Felix inherited the title of Duke Fraudorus from his late father, Roderick. He married Ingrid, the daughter of Count Galatia, and the couple spared no expense in restoring their territories, paying special attention to Galatia's desperate needs for food and funds. Some years later, there was an attack on the castle town, and the Duke lost the use of his sword arm from an injury sustained protecting his wife. It said that he never regretted it, as he was only fulfilling a promise that he made to his beloved wife a long time ago. After the war, Annette and Mercedes lived separate lives. The former as a teacher at the School of Sorcery in Ferdiad, the latter as a cleric in Garrickmach. Though they lived apart, they exchanged letters so frequently and shared their lives with one another in such detail that as they were side by side, after many decades, they resigned their respective positions and reunited at Garrickmach. In their final years, they relocated to a modest house in the Borster city. It said that they were happy together to the very end. Blah. After more than 10 proposals, Dorothea finally relented and agreed to marry Sylvain. Together, they inherited Gautier's territory. With the support of his wife's council, the new Margrave Gautier was able to improve relations with the surrounding people, and thereby convince the local nobles that relics and crests were no longer an absolute requirement for survival. Due to their efforts, they went down in history as an extraordinary... It said that what finally convinced Dorothea to marry Sylvain was his promise that they would grow old happily together and that he was true to his word. I paired them together on purpose, by the way. Though the innocence of the Dusker people was proven, prejudice against them still lingered in the kingdom capital. For this reason, Ash refused the knighthood when it was offered to him, and chose to instead open an inn that specialized in Dusker cuisine. The dude began to frequent the place on breaks from his duty as a nice vassal, and over time imparted to Ash his culinary wisdom. As and gained popularity, the people of the kingdom finally began to find see Dusker people in a positive light. This led to a reconciliation between the two cultures that came rather more quickly than expected. 999 battles, 999 victories. Paired with the end of the war, the joyous marriage of Violet, the newly appointed archbishop, and Dimitri, the newly crowned king of Fargus, gave the people of Finland much to celebrate. The two were devoted to improving life for the people and had to seek greeting in order to reform the government and the churches from the inside out. As leaders of the church and the state, respectively, they at times engaged in heated debate. Even so, when enjoying a long horse ride or a car evening, they were not as the world saw them, but rather two adoring spouses just early in life. They remained as such for the rest of their days. Violet has max battle stuff because I was like grinding supports, so yeah. I apologize if I was too loud or speaking too fast. I was trying to read them in time. Sorry if I skipped over some words. Anyway, did you know that if you tilt the controller, the sparkles in the background go faster? But only if you tilt it left, because that's the direction they go in. Anyway, these credits are kind of long, and now I can read the comments. Is that a JoJo reference? Yeah, I think that's a JoJo thing. That Rose said. Anyway, Fire Emblem is not mid. It's one of the best games I've ever played. I'm gonna drink some water. A normal playthrough of this game is, I think my first save file was about 90 hours. And I'm on a New Game Plus file, so it says I'm like 200 hours in because it combines all your times from the New Game Plus files used. Cause like you go through the games by the month. I'm pretty sure this game, like, they saw Persona and was like, well, that's doing pretty well. Let's put this game in a school and give it a calendar. Because, you know, the other Fire Emblem games did not take places in schools or have calendars. Pikmin 3 on stream. I'd have to borrow that from my brother, but I don't think he'd let me borrow that. And I don't have, I mean, I have money, but I don't have a job anymore, so like, I don't think I can buy, I don't want to spend my money right now like crazy. I need a job, but it's hard to get a job, and I can't talk to people, cause like, yeah, that's me, can't talk. I can talk on stream, just not in person. I'm pretty sure I could pick up Pikmin stuff, though. I need to cough it. Man, when I was grinding S supports, I heard this song so much. Ugh. What else? Okay, Rose, and you could teach me how to play Pikmin if I eventually obtain it. I know that Christmas is coming soon, but like, I think it's a bit too late to ask for Pikmin. Like, I did ask my aunt for Nintendo eShop gift cards, but I'm gonna spend that on Persona 3 Reload because I want that game. So yeah. Speaking of games since early childhood, my first video game that I ever played, I'm pretty sure it was Super Mario Bros. On the NES, on my mom's NES. Joker's not even in Persona 3. He's only in Persona 5. So like, yeah, you can't, yeah. I love Persona. I'm playing Persona 4 Golden because Koa's letting me borrow his PS Vita. I would have played video games at a younger age, I'm sure. But my mom was one of the types of people. It's funny because she was the one who let me play video games for the first time. But my mom in the past was like, no, video games are gonna turn your brain to mush. You cannot play video games. No video games. Your brain will be mush. Video games are bad for you. And now look at me. I'm addicted and my brain is not mush. Humph. I think what let me play video games more was when my cousins got a Wii U, so me and my brother got to take their Wii. Then we went crazy. We played like Mario Kart Wii and Mario Galaxy, and I was player 2. My brother got to be player 1 and everything. The older sibling is supposed to be player 1. Why am I player 2? I'm the older sibling. That's not heckin' fair. Ugh. Yeah, and one time I was playing Wii Sports Boxing and he heckin' cried because I beat him. LittlPumpkin witnessed a pumpkin smashing event. I don't know how Pumpkin would react. Might be traumatic. You should be happy that you don't have siblings. Siblings fucking suck. Like, I have barely anyone to talk about my interests to, so I just dump it all on my brother. And, well, I try to, except like one sentence and he tells me to shut up and I walk away crying. I used to be strong against words, but I'm so sensitive these days that if he tells me to shut up, I just technically start crying. I have no one that I can express my interest to. Well, you think that having a sibling you would not be lonely, but nah, I'm still lonely. I cry on the floor about being lonely. You know, it's whatever, I guess. And whenever I mention it to my brother, he brags about how he's friends with like everyone in his grade. I would respond, but like, I have no ideas. I don't know what's gonna happen next. Anyway, it's the music that plays at the ball. Whoa. I love the ball. I like how no matter your gender, Claude grabs your hand and dances with you. Okay, Rose, do it yourself. Wait, hold on. Okay, I'm back. Fire Emblem. Yeah, this is a good game. I want to go to a ball someday. That'd be fun. I could wear like a suit and dance with someone who's wearing like big fancy dress, and it'd be like a fairy tale. Actually, I came up with this whole fantasy in my head like a few months ago. It was like I'm at a ball and I'm standing outside, and then I'm in like a suit, I'm in like a tuxedo, I'm looking all cool, I'm like drinking some juice or something. And then like there's this very pretty girl in a pink dress with very curly hair, like puffy pink dress, and then she's there, and I see her and I'm like, whoa, you look so cool. And she's like, haha, yeah, shall we dance? And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'll dance. Whoa, we could dance. And we dance and dance and dance, and it's really cool, and we become good friends, and we give each other's social media so we can become friends for the rest of our lives and live happily ever after as best friends. I don't like wearing dresses. They make me very uncomfortable. Although LittlPumpkin wears dresses, and I don't think humans are cute, but LittlPumpkin looks cute in a dress. I don't like dresses. They're very uncomfortable. Oh, also, this is like not really much of a problem, I guess, but like my arms are kind of muscly because like I'm strong, so like when I wear a dress I look funny. it doesn't look very girly, which I don't care. I'm not going for girly anyway, but like I look like a monkey or something, I guess. Whoa, look at all these cool people who translated it. Okay, but Rose, like, if nobody thought that of you, would you wear a dress? Like, if nobody's opinions mattered and nobody had opinions on anything, would you wear a dress? Like, would you at least try one on? Phooey. I like when boys wear dresses. I think they look nice. Not in a weird way, like in a completely normal way. I think boys look cool when they wear dresses. That reminds me, one time when my brother was a baby, back in the day I was like, I don't want a brother, I want a sister. Humph. So I crawled into his crib and I made him wear one of my shirts. It was like a very fancy shirt, so it looked like a dress. And then I gave him a matching headband. He looked just like a girl. And I was like, heck yeah. I'm Irish too. Whoa. Bagpipes are cool. Speaking of Irish, I love Irish soda bread. I go crazy around St. Patrick's Day. Like, I ask my dad to buy it, and then he buys it, and then I eat it every morning for breakfast until they run out. The bagpipes are cool. I like them. The only time I've heard them in real life, though, I think is at parades. Anyway, the end! Not the end of the stream, just the end of the game. I love this game so much! Ah. Sorry, I had to cough. Yeah, it's the end! Not of the stream, just the end of the game. Because, you know, I started with the final boss. There's like a lot of game before what I just played. What if I don't say? I think that'd just like make me watch the support and credits, or just a support. I already forgot. Well, that was the end of the save file. So because it's a new game plus, I have 186 hours. Now during my first, I accidentally saved over my first save file. Actually, so, but this is a new game plus. You could see by the little sothis. So I think this is a new game plus in my first save file. So that's 86 hours. Yeah, that's how long the game is in a normal thing. Also, I have like 400 something hours in this game in total. There's a lot of save files. I did a lot after the DLC came out. Why did I save here? Anyway, this is where I am at Golden Deer. I could like walk around and stuff. Actually, I kind of want to play around with the extra settings. I can show you my Golden Deer save so far, I guess. It's at the second half of the game, so yeah. I'm sure if you grow your hair out just a little, if you grow out your hair just a little, I think it could look nice and not girly at all. Oh, why the doors like to not open? Okay, now it's opening. This whole game is voice acted.
Since the past, I have learned much of the language of
This
Fodlan.
is Petra. I love her.
Speaking the Fodlan language still gives me difficulty. I can understand, read, and write with nearly perfection now. But understanding and speaking are fruits of a different color. I have gratitude for you, Professor. I hope that I will have fluency one day.
Anyway, isn't Violet like super pretty? I love her. Oh yeah, my save. I already went through the supports last time I went in the game. I'm trying to get Golden Deer support. I can like I'm working through it. I still need to get like Eloise and Henneman and Leonie and Marianne and Raphael and Lawrence. There's quite a bit left. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Speaking of hair length, I want to donate my hair and have it cut short. But like, my parents are heckin' like, no, no short hair. I don't want you to have short hair. You're gonna look like an old lady. Blah, blah, blah. Or you're gonna look like a boy. I don't want you looking like a boy because I'm against that stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Well, I don't care if I look like a boy. I want short hair. I've had long hair since like kindergarten. No, preschool. I've had long hair since preschool. I don't remember what it's like to have short hair. I want short hair again. Anyway, yeah. I don't know how to get to the title screen from the game actually. I'm gonna close the game real quick. I gotta save. Ba-ba-da. Anyway, I want short hair, yeah. Oh no, it paused! What? Wait. Wait, hold on. What? The whole stream froze! That's... what? Wait, what if I restart the capture? Hold on. Oh, now the game's working. Oh, now it's working. Oh yeah, the boss is dead. That's that save file. And then this is my other save file. So this is the save file. Wait. Yeah, this is... hold on. So much coughing. This is the save file I just did. And this is the save file I went to check out. So the boss is dead here, but not here. Because this is earlier in the game on a different route. Yeah! New game plus, yeah. I accidentally did a thing. Okay. I like playing through the music library. I still need to unlock some Golden Deer stuff. Is that the only song I haven't unlocked? No, there's a little more. Anyway, the normal S support music. Well... yeah, it's usually this, but Dimitri's has other S support music. But this is usually what plays during the support conversation. You know, where they ask who get married and stuff. And actually, it's the same as the tea time music, kind of. As it's the same motif or whatever it's called as the tea time music. I like playing tea time music. This is like a bunch of support conversation music. This is what plays during Dimitri's support. Sorry, I had to cough again. Oh, right, A Funeral of Flowers. I love the Thunder version of it. Where is it? Is it higher up? Wait, yeah. Cause it's just piano. Like, usually the Thunder version of stuff is more intense, but here it's just piano. And I love that. Cause, like, you're fighting Rhea and stuff. Like, it's during the Silver Snow route where you go with Rhea and stuff. But then she's the final boss. Oh yeah, the ball cutscene, where Cloud dances with Violet. You don't actually see them dance, but you know, he takes Violet's hand and stuff. He takes it more gently in, female Violet though. Like, he gently takes Violet's hand as female Violet, but he like heckin' grabs your hand as male Violet. I could see if I could try to point out the background character I was talking about. Not bald, ball. Wait, I could zoom. Where? Oh, I missed it. I think she's, somewhere. I could try to. Where is she? She came up before. I don't know if she's gonna. I think she comes up, next to Byleth, who's just standing there watching. No. Oh, I missed it. This isn't during the war. This is. Oh wait, she's right there in the back. This is before the war. So like they all go to school together in the first half of the game, and then in the second half of the game they all go to war. Yeah, so like over here, that's the blood thing I was talking about on Koa's stream. But this is like around where this is this is where Dimitri goes crazy. Yeah, people like the twisted joke thing. Oh yeah, warning for like
Is this some kind of twisted joke?
crazy killing, I guess. I love spoiling the game. I wonder why Edelgard is there.
I've been looking for you. We'll take that head from your shoulders and hang it from the gates of Endor! Stop right there!
I mean, you can't really see it, but he's definitely ripping their heads off. He's very strong. Actually, Mercedes was teaching him how to sew, and he kept breaking the sewing needles. Yeah, this is around where. Oh, yeah, I have to cough. But this is around where the war starts. So before that is like when they're all in school, and then the war starts. This is when Violet sees Dimitri for the first time after the war starts, because like Violet gets knocked out for like 5 years.
I should have known that one day you would be haunting me as well.
You know, it goes. You know, that goes with a lot of stuff because with the music it was going with the Edge of Dawn instrumental, so it was with the reach for my hand part, because Byleth is reaching their hand out, and Dimitri doesn't take it because he thinks Byleth is one of his things with the voices haunting him because they died and he thinks Byleth's dead. So Violet's offering her hand. Dimitri doesn't take it, and then in the rain scene later, Dimitri takes Violet's hand and finds out how warm it is, and then they're holding hands in their S support. It all goes together. And then there's other roots like Violet and Edelgard and Claude. If you play Edelgard's root, she hecking just gets a picture of her hugging Violet. Like, that route was rushed. And then there's the end of the game cutscenes. This is where Rhea dies. Oh wait, is that where, or does Rhea die here? This is where Violet dies and comes back to life. This is where Edelgard dies. This is also where Edelgard dies. I love, like, wait, I have to cough. I love how heavy, like, it feels when you see, from Edelgard's point of view, Violet swinging the sword down, like, the sound of the sword and everything going black, like, it feels, you can feel it. And then here's a bunch of, I have to cough. Sorry, this is stuff from the beginning of the game. Yeah. Oh wait, no, I meant to, that. I pressed B, I pressed A by accident. Yeah. Events is, I thought I heard something. Events is just like random conversations throughout the game. I still need to get the tower ones for Byleth. Like, I don't have Edelgard's or Hubert's. Actually, it's just Edelgard and Hubert. I could do that soon, probably. I need their S supports. Like, I'm trying to 100% the game. It's taking a bit. I have to, like, replay every route. And then for Edelgard, I only have Linhardt's and Bernadette's because of the New Game Plus. I'm sorry if I'm being boring. And then you can also switch the language to Japanese. It's English by default. I would play it in Japanese, but I'm too used to the English voices. Yeah. Anyway, if anyone wants me to play Fire Emblem Three Houses like a normal full gameplay of it and not just the final boss, then you guys can say so. I'm coughing so much more. Oh gosh, it's getting late. I could probably replay Black Eagles to get those supports. Oh no, where's my computer lagging? No. No, stop. Okay, I think I fixed that. Wait, hold on. Okay, I think I fixed the laggy thing. Well, Rose, you're just one person, so yeah, maybe I'll put up a thing in the community tab and stuff. Yeah. Look, it's Sothis! Sothis! She was the first person I married in Fire Emblem because I didn't get my supports high enough. So it was either her or Hubert, and I didn't want to support Hubert, so I married Sothis. And then in my second playthrough, where I did Silver Snow, I married Linhart because I had a crush on him. Yeah, and then my third one, Blue Lions, I married Dimitri because, yeah, I like Violet and Dimitri being together. And then Golden Deer, I'm gonna have Violet marry Claude because I just want to see the rest support. Yeah, well, I am feeling more sick than I did at the beginning of the stream, so I guess I could end it here. But yeah, I'm gonna put up a thing in my community thing for Fire Emblem. Oh gosh, I have to call. Sorry, asking if I should play a full playthrough, and yeah, I'll play the S support music, I guess. I've tried drawing my characters with S support art. It has not turned out well. My art is not beautiful enough for that. But yeah, I might try to stream before Christmas. I don't know. I want to make up for my lack of streams this week because, you know, I couldn't stream because I was sick, and I wanted, because I was planning to do later in the week streams for this week, and then I got sick at like Tuesday, Monday. I don't even remember. And then I couldn't do those streams, and that sucked. So I want to make it up. I was planning on not streaming next week because Christmas, but I'll try to stream at least once before Christmas, maybe, if I can. And yeah, I don't know I'm gonna stream yet. Yeah. So thanks for watching. Bye, 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 bye. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Yeah.